Alright then guys, what is up? I'm AsgardsChamp. Welcome to episode 14 of my playthrough for Total War Warhammer 2, playing as Norsca on this Mortal Empires campaign. Just before we get into it guys, as always, links in the description to my social media, Twitter and Instagram. If you want to give me follows over there, that's always appreciated. And if you enjoyed the video, why not leave a like, leave any tips or feedback in the comment section down below. And if you've been enjoying this series, or any of my other content for that matter, why not consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. Cool. Right, all that good stuff out of the way. Let's have a look at where we left off at the end of the last episode. So, what happened was we took out... I can't remember the name of the faction. I don't think I actually ever checked, but there was a Dark Elf faction that lived over here. We came over, took those guys out. Now, unfortunately, we can't make outposts of many of their settlements. But one thing we did notice is that the Palace of Ruin over here ended up getting raised by someone, but we're not actually very sure who it was, so we're going to go over there and find out, I think. Now, it does obviously cost us to... So it'll cost us 1,312 to colonise that settlement, but I believe that it is a suitable climate for us to make a fully fledged kind of settlement, and it's part of this region here, so it'll just like finish this off for us a little bit, which will obviously allow us to generate a little bit more income, which is always good. I think as Norsca, the more you can kind of get from home base, the better. Stands you in good stead for having armies and whatnot without having to raid. And then I think next after that, we're going to go attack these guys. Grond, is it? Yep. So we'll go after Grond. And then after that, there is Mung, which is a Norscan tribe who live over here somewhere. If we can take out their leader, get all their territory as well, and that'll be good for us. We'll have to make a decision after that as to what we do, but probably Reichland should be our next target. The issue we're going to have with Reichland, though, is that they're getting a lot stronger as time's going on as well, which makes things a little bit more difficult for me. But anyway, we'll have to cross those bridges as we come to them. Let's just see, we've got something we can build. So we've got a little bit of money, actually. And it looks like we can upgrade one of our main settlements here. Now, in the Bay of Blades, this is somewhere where recruitment kind of a good idea. However, I could upgrade this to level 3. This only takes 2 population surplus. This will take 4, so we'll only have to wait for 1 more if we upgrade this. I think it's worth it because it'll allow us to take the slavers camp for a little bit more money, which is not a bad thing, I don't think. As well as that, we did actually want to upgrade this to a chieftain's hall. Yeah, we did, because we wanted to kind of gain access to some of the stronger units, such as the Marauder champions and champions with great weapons. So let's get that as well. It does use up all our money that we were saving. I can't remember if I was saving that for something at the end of the last episode, but never mind, it's been spent now. Yeah, I think we're kind of at the end of a turn here. I think the last thing we did was take out this the Frozen City.
Where's my next quarry?
Yeah, it was. So these guys can't move this turn, but I'm thinking with Wulfrik, we'll move him back to... Yeah, maybe to Nagra, just so that we're a bit closer to move over this way, if needs be. Because the thing is, Dagoth is probably going to get taken by these guys, I would imagine, given that it's been raised. It's just sort of free for the taking now. We want to try and attack these guys before that happens, but we also want to take the Palace of Ruin. Anyway, let's end the turn, and then we'll worry about all this next turn. Cool, got a mission here to produce a chariot. You know what, I'm not going to bother with that one either. I don't really use the chariots, not too keen on them. Let's send Lamat Dal over here anyway. See if we can populate this settlement. Looks like we can. Do we have the money for it? We do. Yeah, let's go for it. Good. These guys will all start to replenish nice and quick now as well. So we've actually controlled this entire province, which is awesome. I think we need to demolish this ruins here. Oops, nope. Don't want to do that, actually. How do I need to... Okay, it's just going to cost us a little bit of money that we don't have at the moment. So next turn we can go about upgrading that to a Norse encampment. This one is definitely not a... Right, it's an outpost, I think, isn't it? Is that right? No. No, this is a proper settlement. That's good. That'll allow us to build some better buildings in there for us. Then we've also got Wulfrik over here, who... Yeah, I think we should just march him over to Nagrond and then get some replenishment going. Cool. Yep. So, looks like, yeah, one turn pretty much, and then we can move him out. We'll move him over to the border here. after that, because they'll still get a little bit of replenishment to finish off, and then he'll be there as well. And then yeah, we'll move on these guys. I think we can come from the north as well. Take probably, what, 2 turns for these guys to get replenished, which is good. Cool, not too much to do this turn, which is absolutely fine. Looks as well like, yeah, sorry, we've got an army over here, haven't we, as well, which is Throg's army. Which is kind of sitting in defense to make sure that we don't get completely ruined by Reichland. Just checking the balance of power between turns. It's evening out a little bit between ourselves and Reichland, but obviously that does fluctuate as they fight battles and so on. They are at war with quite a few people though, so it does go in our favour, that's for sure. But they have allies. These guys being the main one, I think. Bordelot. Anyway, again, problems for future us to deal with. Let's end the turn there, and then we'll yeah, we'll get cracking against these Dark Elves over here. Alright then, nothing too exciting happened between turns there. Odin Arathane has gained a rank though, which is kind of cool. What do we actually want to give him? Soul resistance is probably not a bad idea. Income from all buildings in the local region. Not terrible. I don't know if that works if he's in an army though. Not too sure. Spreading corruption is also not a bad one. Already maxed out Spirit Leech. Maybe we just put a point in each of these. Maybe we want to actually level up in one of them. I believe Soul Blight is quite good. It just knocks their armor and weapon damage down. I am not very well versed in all these spells though, so apologies if I get things wrong. Would be nice to have a little garrison there, or more of a garrison, but having said that, I think what we want to do is get this up to a level 1 settlement, first of all, because that's going to make things much easier for us. Then yeah, next turn, Lamont will be available to kind of move out. Let's put these guys into a normal stance and just move them up to the border here. And let's go see what these guys are doing over here over the next few turns. I want to make sure, obviously, if we're attacking with just one army, that the garrison's not too strong and that kind of thing. Is what's this one? I'm going to try and pronounce that. Quark, maybe. Looks like it's got fairly decent garrison, so that's something we need to watch out for. That's for sure. Cool. Again, not much to do this turn. We do have a little bit of money left over though, which I wonder if we can put that to good use, or if it's worth just saving it. I'm not sure. I don't see any settlements that are allowing us to build things other than this one, which we've kind of already decided we were not going to bother with. At least until we could get the ice troll there, we thought. I seem to remember thinking that was probably the next best thing. Or getting one of these up to level 3, or both of them for that matter. So actually, yeah, let's save the money and let's start upgrading some of these settlements, getting up to max level. Because look, we don't have any income producing buildings here, so that'd be nice to do. Cool, let's end the turn there then. Alright then. Skull Takers have been destroyed. I think that's one of the Savage Orc factions that turn up every now and again, and there was one kind of down in the south here, over here somewhere. So that's fine. Still need to save a little bit more money in order to upgrade this though. So this might be a very, very short turn once we've just moved these armies about. Let's get Wulfrik over here. Again, yeah, look, they've got a force there as well, which makes me think I would like to bring both my armies up against this one, just to make sure we play it safe. Got a Wood Elf faction over here as well. I wonder where they've come from. Interesting. Let's live over here somewhere. They actually went to war, I noticed, with Mung in the last turn as well, which could be bad for us because they might end up taking all of Mung's territory before we can get to it.
My challenge?
But let's see. These guys do not need to stay here any longer, so we'll get them moving. We've also got a level for Lamont as well. What do we want to give him though? Don't really want to put them on chariots. Yeah, rank 18 we can get them on mammoths. So Wulfrik must nearly be there actually. What about... Well, let's actually first of all have a look. So he's got a few units of wolves and mammoths as well. So what can we give him to help with that? This is not a bad one here, I don't think. Increases the attack for skin wolves. Norscan trolls. Oh, sorry, that's actually trolls. There we go, getting extra speed and charge bonuses for Norscan ice wolves here. That's probably a good one to give him. And as well as that then, let's get these guys marching. Let's bring them from the north over this way. In the meantime, well, there's one more turn until this is completed anyway. So yeah, maybe this money that we're going to get, but we'll see how we want to spend it. We will see next turn. But yeah, getting some buildings in there will probably be a good idea. I'm reluctant to go and actually besiege this too soon. I want both of the armies to be there at the same time when that happens. Because with their garrison and this small army here, they could definitely come out and attack us with one of our armies. And that wouldn't be good for us. So, yeah, let's end the turn there anyway. We want to save our money. Because I think next turn there's going to be a few things to buy. Alright then, so Throt wants to get military access. I'm actually inclined to agree with this because I kind of want to become allies with these Skaven units, factions, sorry. Just because they might be able to help us against Reichland. Or anyone, actually, for that matter, who we end up fighting over here. They're already at war with a few people, but I don't think... Well, military access definitely doesn't pull us into any wars, but I mean, if we became allies, I don't think we get pulled into any existing wars. But yeah, I want them to like us. Nice, okay, so we've got fairly healthy income at the moment. Nice little chunk of change in the bank as well. Looks like with normal movement we can't actually get there very quick. It's odd. Is it because we have to cross this river maybe? It is possible. But what we can do is move this army in. But we could just march them both for this turn, so they can get right up, and the next turn we'll besiege them. And probably attack them straight away as well. Go to war with them and all that. I'm not too sure...
Do not waste your last breath begging.
Well, balance of power wise, we're way in front of them, which makes me think this is probably their only army. But I'm not sure... Yeah, they did have this settlement before as well. And Spike Reach, which is here. Which means that they've been kind of overtaken by these Wood Elves and Nagarond as well, actually, for that matter. Kind of doesn't help me, actually. I would have liked to have been able to join up all this territory with the Hmong faction when we take them. Kind of, I'm reluctant to go over here really searching for the leader of the Hmong faction. I don't even know how big they are or anything like that, so... Yeah, not too sure, but I guess we'll continue for a little bit at least and see what's going on, because we're not really strong enough to go after Reichland just yet. I mean, we can definitely raise more armies by raiding and that sort of thing, so we should be okay. But yeah, we just need to be a little bit careful, I think. Okay, so we do have some buildings we can upgrade. I think first things first, let's get a bit more income coming in from here. Can actually get this straight up to level 2 as well. Which, I wonder if that's actually worth doing. Yeah, you know what? Probably is. Probably is. It brings us a little bit more money, public order and everything. Not going to be a bad thing. Cool. Right then, so next turn, yeah, we go after this settlement here. I do wonder if some of these guys are coming up to do the same thing as well, but anyway, we should be able to beat them to it. Do still have a little bit of money left, actually. Let's see if there's anything we can be building. Yeah, again, it keeps just giving me the option to build certain buildings here, which I'm not too bothered about. Not until we can get the ice troll there. Just so we add some more units to the global recruitment pool. Alright, cool. Let's end the turn there. Nice, got some more research done then, so this is increasing the attack and defensive armor order units, which is always a good thing. Kjeld has gained rank as well. Let's just make him level 3 with this particular spell. Make him an absolute monster.
My challenge?
Yeah, okay, with Wulfrik's army then let's play war on these guys.
Seeking, destroying.
And we do have our reinforcements, they're close enough. Yeah, I think we can also resolve this quite comfortably. And again, we're probably going to have to raise this settlement. But that's okay too. Did lose quite a few troops there. But we didn't lose any full units, which is good. Gained a little bit of a war chest, and yeah, we'll raise this for the crow, I think. It's really tempting to actually sack it and get a bunch of money, but no, we'll just raise it. Cool. Nice. I think this is Lamont, yeah. It's got a new trait which helps us against Dark Elves, which is cool. Build an enemy in battle. Gained an enchanted item. A couple of them, actually. Didn't say, I don't think we've destroyed Grond in that, so they've definitely got some land somewhere else. I do wonder if it's worth us going to war with these guys, is what I'm thinking.
Put you in the ground. It is true. There is no other
Saying that, they do have allies. Yeah, these kind of territories are not particularly useful for me. But look, yeah, they've just taken Dargoth as well. This is the problem with only being able to raise settlements like this. It's just they just get taken by someone else. Unless we utterly destroy a faction, they can just come back eventually. But we do still get the points towards the Crow's favour anyway. We don't lose that, so that's good. Lamont Dahl, let's get him on his War Mammoth. Nice. Check that out. What an absolute beast. Right then. And I think the rest of them... Yeah, I think with the rest of them, we move them north, actually.
This way.
So I want to see what factions are up this way. Looks like... Actually, we're at war with someone over here. Don't know why there's this red line going around this settlement. Anyway, it's fine. And then with Wulfrik, he's not going to be able to move this turn because we just fought that battle. Actually, I probably shouldn't have moved Lamont Dahl because we're not replenishing. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Never mind. Now we can get some research as well. What do we want to do? Getting some buffs for some of our monsters. Probably not a bad idea. Don't really have anything to do against Wood Elves over here. Yeah, that doesn't really help us. Yeah, we can't get any of these ones. They're not helpful either. Yeah, I'm at a bit of a loss now as to actually what to get in terms of research. I mean, I feel like I could go for the monster hunts and get the level 3 ones, but we've not even touched them yet. Maybe now's a good time to do that, actually, now that we're kind of not fighting anyone. But I do think it means moving armies all the way back near home. Let's go for it anyway, because I can't think of what else to get. Now, the other issue we've got is Wulfrik's going to have to march through their territory, and they already don't like us. But he's going to have to do it to get home. I guess it's not too much of an issue. We've got a little bit of money in the pot now, so I'm thinking... let's upgrade some stuff. Got buildings still going over that way. In fact, we've got enough to put those extra... to upgrade these over here. Let's just get them both while we're here. While we've got the money. And then we can get some income generating buildings over there as well, which always helps us. And then we can start to stack up Throg's army a little bit, I think. Be good. Get him to a full stack. He's ready for when our armies come back. Yeah, cool. Alright, let's end the turn there. So I think plan going forward now is just check out who lives over here. See who it is. I'm not actually sure. I wonder if it's these guys actually, because they already don't like us. It does say there that we're getting a -20 because we're trespassing against them, which makes me think they live up here. If they do, I'm not going to worry about the Hmong faction. I'm going to come back and maybe we'll actually attack these guys. I'm not sure.
With regret, I must
Again, it's like a
declare you
50-50
our enemy.
my sister sees sense.
Yeah, it's like 50-50 in terms of balance of power. Have an ally as well, but again, they're all with quite a few people, so their armies will be tied up doing other stuff. But I mean, it kind of doesn't benefit us that much taking these guys out because they don't really have territory that we want to take. I feel like probably moving. Again, we'll see who lives up here. If it's these guys, fine. But can I even see from just here? I can look. Heralds of Ariel there. Yeah, maybe we'll move Lamantdar back and start moving these guys back south to go up against Reichland. Balance of powers against us.
Friend or foe,
They've got a ton of enemies, right? So they must be really fighting on quite a few fronts. I'm sure if we were to add to that, that could go in our favour. I thought we actually just go for one of his allies, right? Try whittle his allies down, but I feel like he'll, obviously he'll go to war with me as well.
Whether chivalrous or not, I will strike you down, scum, if your words displease me.
Yeah, these guys have got even more allies. It's going to be a tough one to crack, actually. Let's have a look on our objectives and just see actually what it is we've got left to do. So yeah, we do need to completely destroy Reichland. Unfortunately, that is a requirement for us. We only hold one. Yeah, we only hold one of these settlements. In fact, that was a reason why we were trying to make friends with the Skaven faction, was so that we can get Hellpit under our control as well via an alliance. And maybe we should try the same with like Nagarond maybe as well. Interesting. Kislev is one we could probably go and hold. Kislev is over here somewhere. Let's have a look. There it is. Actually, I don't think we can hold that, can we? Because it's not on the coast, but I do think there's certain settlements, like certain capitals and stuff. Yeah, coastal settlements and major race capitals can be captured and turned into outposts by Norscan factions. At a capital, you can construct a fully fledged Norscan settlement, and I do think that symbol there means that we can do that with Kislev, so we can take that. Actually, it's held by the Orcs right now as well, so maybe we can get in there a bit quicker than we thought. Also this one as well, actually. That's because it's a coastal settlement, that's why. Yeah, this wouldn't be a bad settlement to have, but again, if Skaven get it and we make an alliance with them, then we'll get Hellpit and this one. So there's definitely ways we can get these settlements under our control without necessarily having to go and fight everybody. We've already earned enough from raiding. Yeah, we just need some more units, really. That's the next thing. Skin wolves and mammoths, basically. Cool. Alright then. All definitely doable. Okay, so next turn then, let's end it here, but let's see. Probably gonna have to move these guys about a little bit. Get them replenished and whatnot. Cool. Alright, so it doesn't look like anyone's come out to attack us or anything like that, which is good. How far can I move them? I can only move them up to here. I'll try to get them back to the Palace of Ruin. I think the same with Wulfrik as well, actually. Just force march them up this way, just so we're not trespassing through this land over here again. And I also think, if it's possible, we should get a little bit of a garrison going over here. We're going to have to upgrade this to level 3, though, in order to do that, I think. Just because I'm a little bit worried that these guys are going to come and fight us. Although it does say our relations are improving. It's probably because we've stopped raiding them. Or not raiding, trespassing. Okay. Let's just check on a couple of things. We have some buildings, they're going to be 3 turns, that's fine. Still don't have enough to make the ice troll there. Only just. Let's actually just save our money maybe and get that next turn, unless there's anything better that we can get. Oh, we can actually put in Burst Dash over here. I actually think that's more important, to be honest.
I eat my enemies.
Throg has ranked up. What can we give him? Looks like Throg's a really good one to have a bunch of monsters with. By the looks of it, he seems to be able to buff them quite a bit. So, you know, let's actually start him along that track. Maybe that's what we'll do with him, actually. Let's get him up into Icedrake Fjord. Always get back down here if needs be, fairly quickly. Don't actually currently have any... Oh, sorry, I might have moved him to the wrong one. I think it was this one was the one I was thinking, because we've got mammoths that we can build here. Where can we get skin wolves? I'm sure I've got a settlement where we can get skin wolves from. Definitely not here. I think that might have been Bay of Blades, actually. Yeah, Bay of Blades. Okay, well, maybe next time we'll get him moved over there. There's no rush, I don't think. Yeah, let's just get him out of the water now. Why not? Cool. Alright then. I think we're in the turn there. There's not much else for us to do. Sword of Cain rests. Cool. Not actually sure what that does, to be fair. Something bad, probably. I'm just thinking about it now as well. We didn't actually really gain very much from coming up here. I mean, I guess we got 2 settlements out of it, an outpost and a proper settlement. It's not completely wasted, I guess. Maybe we should have actually just sacked this settlement here. Left them be. But never mind, it's fine. Let's get these guys moved. There'll be a few turns of this going on again, I think, just moving people around, but it's fine. In the meantime, we can start kind of upgrading things as well. What do we actually want to put here? Probably a garrison, actually, I would have thought would be helpful. These guys replenishing now, yes they are. Nice, it's only going to take them, what, 2 turns, so all be fully replenished, which is good. Does make me think, should I just go sack some of these settlements here? I think it's more the backlash that would not be good. Given that we've actually got some settlements on that coastline there. We'll leave it. Okay, in terms of what we do next then, let's just actually check. We've got Throg, we need to move. Let's get him moving over towards the Bay of Blades. So yeah, in terms of a strategy going forward now, let's actually just check with...
Speak quick faster. Too slow, and you'll be next meal food.
Sorry, just didn't want to talk over him then. Yeah, we can become a... Well, potentially become a defensive ally. I don't know if that gains us... Well, let's try it. It says it's a success, moderate success.
Stupid experiment. Waste time.
Would we have to give them some money? I mean, we don't really have much money, do we? Payments. Offer a payment. Well, let's just offer them 1,000 and see what they say. Still moderate. No, okay. That's fine. Over time, then we'll, try and build a bit of a relationship with them. Clan Greetus over here. Still don't want to have a trade agreement with us. That's fine. Okay. Point being, anyway, that I think we could come over here and take Kislev. We can control that settlement then. And I guess we could continue and just, take out some of these guys as well. Because what that'll do is it'll free up the Skaven to start causing trouble for Reichland, maybe. At least we can give them a nudge in that direction if possible. That's one option. Yeah, I feel like that's taking us a little bit away from where we want to be, which is probably fighting against Reichland over here. Problem with Reichland is their allies. That's the issue we've got. Maybe I should have gone for them earlier in the campaign when they didn't have allies. But to be fair, I wasn't really in a position to do it at that point.
Welcome in my court, yet here you are.
Almost a 50-50 balance of power.
We will see.
Still at war with Grond, actually. That's the point. But I don't think they're going to be much of a problem for us. Okay, let's leave it there. Well, first of all, let's just get our troops down, and then when we get here, we can see what the sort of situation is. But I think taking out Kislev is probably going to be a good idea. Yep, good job we pulled our troops back because Hmong have been killed. So that makes me think that those wood elves have probably taken over that whole region. So yeah, not much point in me messing with any of that, I don't think. I mean, it would have been nice to have the territory, because I'm sure Mung would have had access to settlements that we could have taken and built full settlements in, but it's fine. We're gonna have to just make do without, unless we want to kind of go to war with all these guys. Which I don't really want to do, I don't think, at this stage. Anyway, let's keep these guys moving. Actually surprised they've not taken the Frozen City yet as well. Maybe they will do. Okay, let's get this upgrading. Keep these guys moving. And I think that's going to be a super quick turn. Who else have we got? Actually, no, we've got Throg to deal with, haven't we? Why can't Throg get in there? There we go. So, we get Throg in here, and I think the point is going to be that I want to give him some skin wolves from here. Then maybe we move back down that way and get in some mammoths as well. Or we save our money, get some ice trolls, actually start getting Femir warriors. So maybe we get this leveled up. It's going to cost a little bit of money to do it, that's the only issue I've got really. I mean, this is only 1,660. The next one's 2,400, 500. Yeah, okay, well, let's just see. Maybe next time we can move him that way. What can we actually build over here? Could upgrade the longship builder. This is my problem, I keep building things to gain me a little bit more money, a bit more income. It's fine, but then I'm preventing myself from doing the things I keep wanting to do, like building this ice troll cave thing over here. Ice troll there. No, let's save the money and do that first, because that's kind of a bit more pressing, I think. We need to get access to those better troops, for sure. Okay, let's end the turn then. Well, we failed that mission, but it's fine. It was only to get chariots, which I would never ever get anyway. So that's quite alright. Let's have a look over here. Let's finally get this ice troll lair built before I build anything else and end up spending that money without thinking. We've got like 700 left. I don't think it's really enough to do much with. Looks like Killed has leveled up again as well. Can we give Killed? Melee attack 15 is not bad, but I mean, not someone who's really going to get into melee combat very often, is he? Already on a horse, don't necessarily need him on a chariot. Maybe we could upgrade some of his spells that he's already got. For example, the Flaming Sword of Ruin, because that one buffs our troops. So surely that can't be a bad thing. Right, let's get these guys out onto the water. Cool. Yeah, let's get them sailing back home. Make a decision.
I will hear your petition, but make no promises to
Still at war with so many people. It really does make me think I got a good chance of attacking them from the north right now. And I'm assuming their armies are going to be kind of tied up doing other stuff. And if they do come after me, then their other enemies might take that opportunity to attack them from the south or wherever it is that they're getting attacked from. I guess we just then have to watch out for their allies. Very, very interesting. I wonder if Kislev's should be our priority initially. I mean, we can see this settlement here, and there's nothing here. In terms of a garrison, it's not huge. I think one army could probably, one full stack could probably take that, given enough time. We have military access with the Skaven, so we can march through their territory without upsetting anybody. Can we get any skin wolves yet? No, we just need a little bit more money, and then we can. Which is fine. It's just the normal skin wolves, not the armoured variety. Let's see if there's anything we can do about that, actually. No, we'd have to level it up to level 4, which Yeah, we don't have the population surplus here to do that just yet. Another 9 turns until we do. So that's fine, we can wait. Okay, let's start putting together a bit of a plan if we do want to attack Reichland. I guess initially what we're going to have to do is take these coastal settlements. So Norden, make that into an outpost with a nice garrison, for example. Salzamund we cannot take, but we could raise that, so that's fine. I did think this one here, well, it's definitely a coastal settlement, right? Or does it mean coastal as in it has to actually have like a dock or something? I don't know. I don't think, yeah, it looks like they have to have like a dock where you can bring people in. Otherwise you can't do it. So basically we're going to have to raise all of these. And just hope that kind of no one else really takes them. They've got a little pocket of land here as well. So maybe if we were to bring one army down this way to deal with the orcs, then we can take this settlement. That can become a bit of a place where we can recruit troops from and that kind of thing over time, at least, because we can build a fully functioning settlement here. And then we use that army to come in from this side here. The other 2 armies that we've got, we take these 2 here, so get rid of Salzamund, take Norden, and maybe we start raiding somewhere initially. Maybe we actually just split them up, so we send one army to raid over here, one army to raid in Middenheim, and then we can kind of see what they're doing. Then if they decide to come at us with a bunch of armies, we can... Well, we're only going to lose one army at a time, for starters, but then it gives us a bit of time to kind of regroup the rest of our forces. And while they're raiding, provides us a bit of income to recruit more forces as well. We can then go and support, then we take a settlement and move on, and so on, and so forth. I think that's the plan if I want to attack Reichland. And I think that is probably what we want to do. We kind of have to go for it at this point. There isn't much else can do. Like, there's not much space to move in now without just going for Reichland. Again, the issue is going to be their allies, but again, they're at war with people as well. So, should be okay, I think. Anyway, I rambled for quite a while there. Let's just double check that I did move everybody. I think I did. Cool, let's end the turn there then. Cool. Nothing eventful other than getting a bit of population surplus in a couple of places. It's fine. Let us get Throg his skin wolves. I think I want a couple of units of skin wolves, and then maybe we want to take some ice wolves as well. Yeah, I think so. And also have the troll there, which is going to be the next turn. So maybe actually we just take 1 unit of skin wolves for now, save the rest of the money. Actually, how much am I recruiting these for? 800. Yeah, okay. So we just take 1 for now. Should leave us with enough money. Actually, no, we won't. We still won't have enough. I was thinking to upgrade this one again, but it's cost 2,500 if I remember correctly, so we wouldn't have enough, I don't think. We'd be just short. So I think we might just have enough. One thinking is then we can send Throg up this way to get some Fimir warriors. And then we're moving back down and send him over towards Kislev over there. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think if my maths is right, we will just have enough. It was 2,490, and I think we will pretty much have that. If we don't spend any more money, that is. Let's move over here anyway and get these guys moving. I want to bring them, I think, just via the water, because it probably will be quicker for them. Still going to take them a few turns, though, fortunately. Yeah, a bit of a risk, I think, going after Reichland just now, but I think we're going to have to do it at some point, so why not now? They're not going to get any easier to take out, that's for sure, and we've kind of run out of enemies to fight against and land to take, so it's now or never, I think. Anyway, with all that, guys, I think I'm going to end the episode here. So if you made it this far, as always, thank you so much for watching. Truly is appreciated. Make sure you leave a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. leave any tips or feedback down in the comments below for me. I do appreciate all the kind of feedback and comments I get, because it does really help. Helps me to kind of tweak how I play the game, make myself a little bit better. And as well as that, if you've been enjoying this series so far, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And with all that said, guys, thank you very much, and see you on the next one.